So we've been working with mobile crisis for a long time. We used to do call-outs where mobile crisis would actually come to the scene. Then we started work to put together this program with the idea of reducing the number of patients that actually go to the ERs for these complaints and getting them the resources they need directly.
The way it works is 911 call comes in, there's a suicidal patient. The ambulance responds to the scene with an officer to assess for safety.
The ambulance always goes to the scene first, and they're going to do a medical screening on the patient. And when they do that medical screening, they just make sure that there isn't an immediate medical concern where the patient needs to be in an emergency department. It's not a diabetic issue, or they don't have very high blood pressure, something along those lines.
Once they deem that there's no medical emergency, they call their supervisor to the scene who's in a Tahoe. Once that guy gets there, then the ambulance can leave and respond to the next medical emergency.
It prevents our transport unit from being tied up in that transport when that's not really the resource they need. So we have our quick response vehicle stay on scene with the patient, and we get our ambulance available to take that next emergency run, which could be the patient with chest pain, a heart attack, something like that.
EMS calls us, who are trained more in depth with psychiatric emergencies, and we're able to do a more thorough assessment to assess for safety and determine, do they need to be in an ER? Do they need to be in a psych facility? Can we get them here? Safety plan and get them here.
From our side, we're using a laptop with a webcam and some software called Video. With that software, they connect and they can see the mobile crisis provider, and the patient can actually see them as well. This program is designed to get them directly to the care they need.
Every ER diversion that we can create saves the community relatively $1,500. This EMS project that we have, the telehealth project, is really resulting in a lot of ER diversions. And EMS is not transporting. Since May 1st, they've called us 400 times, and they've only transported 11% of those patients.
It's very important for us. I mean, I think for a long time we didn't even realize it was something we were missing out on. And then we started to integrate with mobile crisis and develop this relationship. And even when the video consult isn't appropriate, we've actually tapped into that resource more than we ever did before.
To see it grow and expand like it has, but now we're creating these programs like this telehealth project, where now we're able to reach people in rural areas. Charleston has 3 psych facilities. Most counties don't have any, and they have to go to Columbia if they're going to go to a psych hospital. So we want to be able to reach people in those counties that need it, that have mental illness.
Not feeling like you're going to hurt yourself?
No.
No plans to do so?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, let me make that phone call real quick, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Thanks.
All right.
Crisis Stabilization. Michelle, how can I help you?
Hi, yes ma'am. This is Detective Harville with the City of Charleston Police Department. How are you today?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing okay. We got a call for service for this young lady down here in one of our local area parks down by Francis Marion. And she looked kind of distraught for a little bit, and she's missing one shoe. She's kind of been out here picking at the bushes for a little while. Got to talking to her. It seems like she has some depression issues. Wonder if we might be able to pre-screen to see if she might be a good candidate to come down for you guys.
Does she have any medical issues?
Nothing that she's displaying both visually or that she's described to me. She does have a little bit of history with depression according to her doctor.
Okay, is she using any substances?
No, none that she has disclosed to me.
Does she appear to be intoxicated?
No, she doesn't. Just very distraught and not making complete sense, but...
And she's willing to come down?
She seems to be pretty agreeable to that. She's agreed that she would take a ride with me down there.
And do you know where we're located?
Down at 5 Charleston Center Drive, correct?
That's correct. Bring her down and we'll be waiting.
Great, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Detective Harville. This is Ms. Jane Smith.
Hi, Miss Smith. How are you? I'm Michelle. Come and have a seat right here, please.
Thanks.
You bet. Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing today?
Okay.
You doing okay?
Sorry.
Good night. I got this pretty sweet. So can you tell me a little bit why the officer brought you here?
I lost a shoe, and just he thought y'all could help, and I'm just looking for to talk to somebody.
Okay.